Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. I'm doing some more exploration in my Hecate. Now this time I actually wanted to get some dank loot. Last time, unfortunately, I did not get so much loot. That's just the name of the game. Exploration is not the most consistent activity, but you can sometimes hit those jackpots, and then it is very nice experience. And we have a Hecate who's undocking exactly at the same moment as me, so that was pretty interesting right there. We're going to go in the propulsion mode to go a little bit faster in line time right there. And I'm going to look in the probe scanner, see if we can find anything good. And we've got something there in Mulvul Island, so we'll go there. Mulvul Island. So I align so fast that it's just really... Sometimes I think, oh, I actually wanted to warp there instead, but I'm already warping by the time. That's a bit of a downside, suffering from success, you know. Too fast warp time. And I've made a little bit of a route right here. You can see here I've set a few systems right here, and I've just put like a route so that I can just keep going through them. And what I do is when I go through these systems, and I just keep an eye on the core probe scanner, because this you can see, or not core probe scanner, the agency with the combat anomalies, and you can see the anomalies that won't jump out. So you can go and just see them. Like for example, here we see that there's one Mulvul Island, so then go here, and then we'll just continue on our route and continue to go through it until we get a lot of combat anomalies, and we'll be able to potentially get some good escalations right there. We'll go to Mulvul Island. Let's see if there's anything. If the refuge is still here, oil's taken. No, there's nothing here. Well, there is one here. It's just that like it has happened a few times that I says that there is a refuge there. Then I go in, and then you see exactly just the second you come in, it just disappears. Someone just did it, or even sometimes it's just not there at all because someone just did it so quickly. That is a bit sad when that happens. But the Hecate is so fast that it really doesn't matter. Oh, combat site. Maybe there's something good there. We've got a Kalari Navy hook bill right here. Start looking at stuff up. Sharpshooter mode obviously is good to have. Okay, good. And we go and approach these things here. Okay. Blop, blop, blop. There we go. Blop, 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 blop. Just so fast. And let's scan while we are doing these sites right here. Goes to scout outpost. Straight away! Straight away. This is what I mean by exploration. This is what I mean by exploration. Sometimes you do so many sites, nothing. Then you've got the... Oh wait, don't tell me it's low sec as well. Don't tell me it's low sec. Don't tell me it's low sec. Well, it was that. I think I did see orange. It is in high sec as well. Let's go. 4 out of 10. Let's go straight off the bat. Let's just see if actually this is something here. Yeah. You know, it's just funny, right? How the luck is sometimes the way. Like last time, I wanted to get some good dank sites with you guys. Half an hour almost. Half an hour I spent playing. Nothing. Then here, first site, we get a scout outpost, a 4 out of 10 DED site in Highsec. I love this. What the heck is this luck, man? I like this. This is good. This is how it should be. This is how it should be. The Hecate on the way to do a 4 out of 10. Now, this is the first time I've done a 4 out of 10 in the Hecate. So, I've never done a 4 out of 10 before. So, it may happen that I just get sniped off the field. But I'm pretty sure that won't happen. Because the tank requirements for the 4 out of 10 are very low. And we have got dank tank when it comes to the kinetic resistance. That is what is important for the Guristas. The Guristas pirates, those guys, the Kalari-based pirates, based on the Kalari Navy. The law is that they were this guy, Korako Kosakimi, the rabbit, and some guy called Jirai or something. These two guys, I think it's called Fatal and the Rabbit. Those two guys used to be in the Kalari Navy. Then they defected from the Kalari Navy and created their own band of pirates, the Guristas. And the Guristas pirates are also some people which I called the export pirates. The export pirates is what the YouTuber Reload calls them. And I like to call them the export pirates too as well. That's what I call them as well. Because the Guristas, they know how to do things that do not seem, that some people would not consider to be natural. For example, they make, drones have like 5 times more HP than they would actually have, and do 5 times more damage than they'd actually have. Now that is something I think is a bit of an exploitation kind of thing. Because if we go here in the market, we'll see here. When it comes to the worm, for example, a wormy worm. What is it? 300% bonus to light combat drone damage and hit points, Got crazy things. Oh, if we want to go really exploity, chameleon, 600 bonus to medium combat drone damage and hit points. Like, really, this is an AT ship. It's a Tech 2 faction ship. You never see those things. That's why it's a special edition ship. Tech 2 faction ship. Tech 2 Gila. That's what it is. Really, the exploit pirates. They have special ways of doing things. There's also one that's called the Whiptail. Whiptail, it whips things. The Whiptail. This ship here is also a Tech 2 faction ship. It's basically like an interceptor worm. So it's got the speed of an interceptor, and it's got like the other bonuses, even better than a worm actually. 375% bonus to light combat damage and hit points. This is actually the lore behind this ship is this is also an AT ship, the ones you get from the Alliance tournament, so you will pay hundreds of billions for this ship. It's not a normal ship you would fly. This is actually a ship that the lore behind it is that it was a challenge. So when the Rabbit, the one of the two founders of the Gristis Pirates, they saw, well, let's go for this refuge as well on the way. Oh, suffering from success. Look how fast I'm going. The Rabbit is the kind of evil genius behind the Gristis, and he saw that the Capacitor Corporation, they are the people who invented a lot of the Tech 2 ships, like the Widow, the Onyx. It's the people who have this black and red color scheme. If we go here, I like this one here. Do you see this black and red color scheme? So the thing is, the Capacitor, they were saying that, oh, what was it now? The Crow, I think it was. Where's the Crow? Crow Interceptor, I think. They were claiming that this is the best interceptor that they've ever created, that there exists. And the Rabbit, the evil genius Rabbit, he saw this as a challenge. He was like, nah, I'm gonna create a better one. And he made the Whiptail, the really crazy interceptor. That is just so OP in every kind of way. But it really, you can't normally get to, normal people will not be flying that ship. Only extremely rich people will be flying that thing. And we'll go in our sharpshooter mode because no range without sharpshooter. A bit unfortunate right there. Okay. Actually, when it comes to the Hecate, I've actually realized that there's no reason really when it comes to combat to not be in sharpshooter mode, because or unless you want to be in propulsion mode. Or there's no reason to be in defensive mode, because this only affects the armor, so it doesn't affect the shields in any way. So since we're shield based, this benefits us in no way. Let's do this. Do this side so quickly. Bloop, 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 bloop. Very quickly. There's nothing there. We go keep going here. Yeah, we do the side so quickly. It's like, what is this site really done? Yeah, it is. You know, sites get done very quickly. I hope I get a good C-type multi-spectrum shield hardener. You know how long it was since I've done actually quite a few Gristis scout outposts in various other exploration ships over the last few months. I don't do a whole lot of exploration, so that's why it's quite over the last few months. Like, mostly I do a bit for my ISK making, but when I've done exploration over the last few months, I've got lots of Gristis scout outposts, and what the heck are these refuges right here? And I've never got anything good from them. So I hope this is a difference. There's going to be a difference right here. Since we got 3 refuges, we can just go and do all of these very quickly because it's just crazy. Oh, you see 3 refuges? That's something I don't see every day. I mean, 2 is nice, but 3? What the heck? Okay, we go and use our core probe launchers just to scan these anomalies. Maybe there's something good in there. Approach these guys. Shield booster and afterburner on. And I used a big core pro radius just to be able to encapsulate everything without really having to mess much with it initially. Boop, boop, boop. Control space, please. We're going a bit too fast. This is the thing. If I had an MWD, I would be going so fast. I'd be just slingshotting out of range and also not being able to track them. So that's why I much prefer the afterburner when it comes to this. Okay, blap, blap. 2 destroyers right here. Blappity blap 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 blap. 2 wormholes. Nothing interesting right there. Dread Garistas, yes, a Dread Garistas. Dread Garistas. You know, Dread Garistas, I come by them so commonly because it just oh, nothing good. You were doing these sites so quickly. It's like, oh, I just can't. Dread Charistas feel like a common thing for me. It's not uncommon. It feels not so uncommon because just the sites are getting done so quickly. The probability they get one is just goes up, or the probability that I get one within a certain amount of time is actually quite high. Every time I've been doing exploration in Hecate, like every round, you could say, I've always got a Dread Charista. I wonder if we'll get one from this site, or maybe the next one. There's a lot of refuges right here. Okay, let's go and wreck these pithy guys. No, you know, we still not got that escalation done, so we can maybe get another escalation. That would be really cool right there. Blup, blup, blup. We don't want to lock up that wreck, please. Unlock this. Blap, blap, blap. Blap this guy. So fast. Feels so OP. So OP this Hecate is. I hope they don't nerf it. That would be really unfortunate if they nerf it. So fast. Gilas, you know, I used to thought the Gila was the best thing for this, but this is much better than the Gila because it's going to take time for your drones to get and kill this stuff, and also your medium drones will not apply a whole lot to these little frigates right here. Nothing there. Okay, next refuge, third refuge. How long did it take to take that other refuge? We came here 10:18. We're at 10:21 right now. 2 refuges in 3 minutes. It's like so fast. I just blitzing through them. You know, you got mission blitzing, then you got anomaly blitzing as well when it comes to the Hecate. Really, just that speed with the Hecate, unbelievable, unbelievable right there. And no one is here. I thought that there would probably be someone doing these anomalies, because that's something often that I notice that happens, is that if there's multiple anomalies in a system, then you go to one, then there's no one there, but then there's probably someone else doing it. So then by the time I finish the first one, then you'll notice that the second one will despawn, but no one was here. That's good. That's probably why there's so many here, because this is a system that's not being visited particularly often. Let's shoot this. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy right there. Yeah, it doesn't seem like really there's any point of me using Null, because I just go in close. It only takes a couple of seconds to get in close, then I just one-shot everything. So even though it takes a bit of time to get in close with the Afterburner, like I can't apply DPS straight away. When I'm here, then I apply. Oh, I do so much more DPS. It's so much better. Go and kill this guy. 1 shot or 2 shots because it's a destroyer. There we go. No wrecking, please. No wreck. I don't want any wreck. And the reload, like the recharge on these. Okay, no, nothing from these refuges right here, except for that Dread Charistas, but nothing with that Dread Charistas either. The recharge rate on these blasters is very short, so you just click once and you can very easily switch targets, because it's just like one cycle is very, very short. It feels very smooth. Like especially on battleships with long range weaponry, you'll notice this, that the cycle time is so long. Especially artillery cannons. Oh, like we got like 10+ second cycle time here. It's like half a second or something. What is the cycle time? We can actually check this. Show info. Attributes, rate of fire. Okay, 1.87 seconds. So it's actually not half a second like I thought. It's still alright. We've got lots of combat signatures here, so we can actually launch probe launcher. Double click here, and we can actually scan down these things here. Let's go to this DED site right here. We've got a Garista scout outpost. Time to have some fun. You know, it'd be funny if we find another DED site in here. That would be you know, 2 DED sites in one system from these scanning right here. You know, I don't always scan stuff because it takes quite a bit of time, especially since I'm a bit of a nub at scanning. I just prefer to grind the anomalies, but if I'm able to, then certainly can be a potential of getting some extra DED sites while you're doing it. Like a little bit of a tip on the top. Sort by signal right there. Got a lot of people right here. I think it should go very smoothly when it comes to the tank. Wormhole, don't want to have that. So they're a bit of a spread out right here, so we're probably going to use Null actually, because they're just going to be quite far away. We'll sort by distance. Kill stuff by distance. Let's go. Let's keep going. When we get like into the big cluster over here, then we can switch to Void. There we go. 1 shot right there. 1 shot right there. Not particularly hard. We're not taking so much aggro though, so maybe it will change later. Not going through this cruise as fast, because not that dank void damage though, unfortunately. But I think we'll tank pretty well because just the shield boost did the shield boost quite a lot. Now I think maybe we'll be able to switch to Void actually. No, actually not. Like we're under 5 kilometers. That's why I'd say Void is good. Distance. Can we like sort by distance then by type because there's also these wrecks. Let's just remove a wreck. Actually no, we want to have the wreck on because we don't want to miss a wreck. Wreck will contain the good stuff. Goody goody goody. I actually noticed that there's Garista Scout Officer. Where is he? There's a cruiser somewhere. Garista Scout Officer, yeah, this guy. He actually can have good loot in it, apparently. And also he drops these Overseer personal effects, which is something that can give good loot, actually. I think it's like 1 mil, 500,000. So you can always want to check that out. We have to keep moving. Stop going slow, Hecate. We have to keep moving because we're speed tanking it a bit as well. Let's take out these frigates. There's a ton of frigates now on our face right here. And we'll be able to one-shot them like this with the Void because they're in Void range. Let's just approach them. We're a little bit too far now. Oh, we don't want to lock up Rex. We'll remove Rex for the time being. Then we'll continue. We'll re-add them to overview when we've killed everything here. Seems pretty easy, right? We don't fool around here. That's what they're saying. We don't fool around here. There's so many freaks. So many freaks. Let's take out this Garista Scout Officer. Okay, let's add the wreck to overview. Let's see if there's anything interesting in the Garista Scout Officer wreck. Where is it now? There, Garista Scout Officer. There's only this Overseer effects here. But, I mean, something at least. Let's go for Null now. These guys are getting quite far away. And we'll actually maybe go in propulsion mode. Just to get a bit closer, to a bit faster. Does it take me faster? No, it only affects the... It only affects the MWD. So there's no point actually of even using propulsion mode actually. Get this guy. We've got a bunch of cruisers over here. Let's go to these frigates actually. Need acceleration gear actually. We're not in particularly good range right here. So it doesn't go as fast as I thought it would do when it comes to Hecate when in the DED site. And I mean, the main thing really that you spend a lot of time is doing those normally, so it doesn't matter. But it's not as fast. I feel like the Onyx does a bit better just due to the range. You don't have to worry about coming in range, so you just apply damage all the time. I think that's a bit better for that. But obviously this is a ton faster than the grinding the anomalies than the Onyx, so it'll be a lot better in that regard. That's the main thing you spend time on, actually getting the DED size. Running the DED size doesn't take a whole long time, really. Let's start shooting this guy, Pithum and Inferno. And we can actually just sort by type now because there's just too many. Wormhole. We can scan these things in the meantime, see if there's anything interesting right here. Just wormholes and then that crap data site right here. So many cosmic signatures, nothing interesting, unfortunately. It would be very good if you wanted to do some wormhole exploration, but for us who are doing this combat exploration, not the funnest thing right here. Oh, these guys kiting are so annoying. Look how far they are away. I have to go so far. This is where an MWD would be very handy, actually. Very handy with an MWD. So there's always a possibility to improve right there. Maybe I could actually even carry an MWD on me and just refit on the go, but then again, I won't be able to fit it due to power grid problems. Maybe I could put a power diagnostic system here? I don't know. We speed tank much better though in the Afterburner. Last one of these scrubs, they keep kiting. Scrubby Guristas pirates. They kite. Very, very evil these guys are, is all I can say. They like to do ECM jamming as well, luckily. They weren't doing much ECM jamming on us here. I think it was just because we killed them so quickly that the ECM jamming guys will wreck us, or didn't manage to wreck us. But the next room actually has a lot more DPS than this, so we'll put the tank to the test. But I still think we won't have much issue with the tank, and we'll kill stuff so quickly that by the time we start having problems with the tank, we will already have killed off everything, to be honest. Taking forever to approach these guys. Forever. Oh, what the hell is this? So this is really, I would love to have an MWD right now. This is how I feel in the Abyss when I use an Afterburner and I try to go to these extraction caches. I just like, oh, how long? The MWD is just like, you don't even think about it. You just go straight to the Abyssal extraction nodes really fast. Don't have to think about the time it takes. But Afterburner, just, I fall asleep on my way to those extraction caches. Then we're 38 kilometers away from the gate as well. On top of that, just like added bonus right there. Let's go and get to this gate. Okay, there we go. Now let's get into the next room. Let's see how we survive. I'm pretty sure we will. I'll be a bit disappointed if we don't, but I have high hopes that we will. And most of all, I look forward to opening that loot cache that's in this radiating telescope over there. That's where the loot is located. So we just go for that. We'll be able to see what is in there. Let's approach these guys. Maybe we can actually switch to Null. I switched to Void, thinking that maybe we'll be able to just do more damage if we get close, but it's going to take quite a long time until we get there. So we just approach here, and I can imagine all these frigates are going to try to get to us. So we just blap these frigates on the way here. That'll be pretty good. Then we can take out the cruisers with Void when we're in range, and especially those Pithum mortifiers. I'll worry about these guys. Those guys were actually, in general, the cruisers all seem to be liking to kite a lot. Well, maybe I have to take out the cruisers, to be honest. Oh, let's see. All the cruisers are kind of spread out there in the center, so if we just go straight in, we can maybe take them out before they have enough time to kite. I really don't want them to kite like last time, have to kill all of them. The thing is though, you don't have to actually kill all of these types. The only thing you really have to kill is this radiating telescope to get the loot. Only thing is, I worry that the DPS will be a bit too high if we just face tank all these guys. We're just gonna go in close to kill the, and then we'll just take out these ships, and then we'll see how it goes when it comes to our tanker. Now, actually, they've not aggressed us. So if they don't aggress us, we could just get... Okay, now they're aggressing us. Okay, now they're aggressing us. But they weren't really... The ships are not doing anything, so... We can maybe get really close into void range, actually. Yeah, let's go into void range. They're not even attacking us. Okay, now they are. Now they are. Never mind. Never mind. But we'll take out these cruisers first, because I don't want these cruisers to kite like little babies like before. Let's go to Null, actually. So now we're in void. Oh. Let's kill this guy. And we'll keep moving because I want to keep my speed up to be able to speed. Yeah, we're tanking really good. We're tanking really good. That's nice. And we'll actually switch to Void after this guy. Oh, no, I didn't kill him. I thought I was going to kill him with that volley over there. And now perfectly we're out of range. Oh my god. Let's just kill this guy while we're in range. Just kill everything that's in range. We're tanking actually pretty decently. Look at that tanking right there. This guy is in range right here. Oh, taking a lot of damage right there. Let's just keep going, keep moving. Yeah, we have to use Null. Range is too small. Range is too small. Too damn tiny. Same thing as well, they're kiting again. Look at that guy, he's kiting. So stupid. Sorry guys. I know this is very frustrating to watch when I could have just easily killed that guy and probably a few other people if I had just used Null. But you live and you learn. Now I know to use Null basically all the time when doing this, because these guys just were going to spread out, try kiting. So it's best to just kill them before they're able to get out of range. Okay, there we go. Now we can kill this frigate right here. Let's kill all this. Yeah, there's a bunch of frigates. Why did I not kill these frigates? Yeah, sorry. So this is a... You live and you learn. Okay, just kill everything in range really. With Null. That's what seems to be the best. Let's go for this guy. He's pretty close. Oh, there's frigates. Oh, frigates right here. To be honest, at this point, I could actually just go for the radiating telescope, I think. Let's go and kill these frigates. We can eliminate this. Let's go for the radiating telescope. We can go for the loot cache. We're tanking so good right now, so we could actually just go straight in for the loot cache. Going towards the radiating telescope. Shoot with the void. Kill it very quickly. I wonder how much DPS we do overheated. What did we do overheated? 800 DPS overheated. Wow. Let's overheat a little bit, because the T3 destroyers don't take so much damage from overheating, so we can just overheat here. See how much damage we take. Look, we're not taking so much damage right here. Kill it very quickly. Very quickly killing this. 800 DPS straight in this radiating telescope. Let's stop overheating now, taking a bit of damage right there. Yes, okay. Hope it's something good. Hope it's something good. Come on, please. C-type multispectrum shield hardener. I want to see C-type multispectrum shield hardener, not just overseer personal effects. Oh my! Just every single time the same thing. One, overseer's personal effects, nothing else. Overseer's personal effects, nothing else. Yes, I'm very salty about that. But that's the name of the game. Exploration is a hit and miss. It is hit and miss when it comes to getting sight, and it is hit and miss when it comes to giving the loot. But if you do get good loot, you get really good loot. So there we go, Guru's scout outpost done. I have had enough of exploration today, because that was a bit of a disappointment right there. But I at least learned new things when it came to running the 4 out of 10s. Use Null, kill the cruisers as quick as you can, because they're going to just retreat like little babies. So there we go, Gurista's exploration with a Hecate. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.